Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. I hope you're all doing well. Was something I wanted to show you. If it works. Here we go. Tomorrow we don't play Juventus versus Atalanta. Tomorrow it is Juventus against everyone, against everybody. This is what we will prepare in today's video. We will try to analyze the moment because it's a difficult one, and we will speak together because in this moment we have to speak together. I know a lot of you have frustration, a lot of you are living abroad, a lot of you have questions, and we have to go through them. We have to understand, we have to speak, we have to put this frustration out and let's understand the moment. I will of course tell you how I am feeling at the moment. Well, if yesterday I was shocked and angry and I tried to explain you everything that happened, 24 hours later, more than 24 hours actually, 27 more or less hours later, I am even more angry. I am really angry, but a lot, because I watched social media, I saw all that happened, I saw all the feedbacks of the people, Juventini and non-Juventini. I was of course shocked by some Juventini that are happy because Osimhen is doing really well. I'm angry against some content creators that are saying that in 2006 it was correct to punish Juventus because there were match fixings, on the field problems, while as far as I know Juventus never did any match fixing. I saw some other people speaking on videos, TikTok or whatever, saying that it was good. Then I saw anti-Juve people mocking us, but this was to be expected. I saw Torino and Fiorentina fans sticking together, chanting and jumping in the air, singing "Who's not a Juventino needs to jump," and they were all jumping. A total stadium before the game that was united. Guys, when I tell you that it is not Juventus against Atalanta tomorrow, but it is Juventus versus everybody, this is the destiny of Juventus, to be against everybody. One thing is sure. Yesterday at 9 p.m. they officially took us away 15 points. It's a lot. But what they didn't take away from me, and actually reverse, how can I explain? They even increased is the love I have for my team. So I love Juventus today even more than yesterday. Crazy, eh? Crazy. But that's what they are doing to me. I need to put this bigger because it annoys me. I'm too small. Here we go. I'm too big. Here we go. Perfect. Here we go. I was a bit confused in the start of the video because of I was thinking that the picture was already there and it was not, so it was a bit confused. Let me say hello to all the Juventini in the chat because that's the most important thing. Ciao, prima squadra Juve, forza Juve per sempre, forza Juve from Jafar, Antonio, forza Juve. Ciao guys, let's stick together for Palto, Ping King, ciao my friend. Ash, forza Juve, Enric, attenzione, Enric insane because of the referee versus Atalanta. I tell you the truth, I don't know you guys, but today I saw, of course, after yesterday, what happened. I saw 0 seconds. I'm not even speaking about minutes. I saw 0 seconds of Serie A. It disgusted me. It didn't interest me. I watched the score at the end before entering the live. I didn't even know about it. So I saw the 2-0 of Napoli, if I'm not wrong, 1-0 of Torino versus Fiorentina. You know what's funny? They are chanting, they are singing. These losers these losers are celebrating. Why? Because that's the only thing they can celebrate. The downfall of Juventus is their trophy. It's like their Champions League. If tomorrow, I don't know if it will happen, we will speak about it today. If tomorrow we win, if tomorrow we win, if tomorrow we win, and I said 3 times if, we are over Fiorentina and over Torino with minus 15 points from the court and with minus 4 points that they deducted from us versus Roma, because a lot of people forget about Roma, and especially La Porcheria, the disgusting Salernitana game. If we win tomorrow, which I don't know if it will happen. Today I have not the mood to do predictions. I don't know how the team will react. They can have sense of revenge. They can go with everything, they heart, their grinta, they mind, they everything with their stomach, and they can give us a 10-0 win, which we all want, or they can totally mentally collapse versus an informed Atalanta, attenzione. So I don't know what will happen tomorrow. But one thing is sure, if tomorrow we win, we are over these losers of Fiorentina and Torino, over them in ranking of Serie A, and they sing and they celebrate and they are happy. So I don't know who is the referee of Juve Atalanta. I will prepare the game, of course, because tomorrow I am live on the Twitch channel, and I hope that a lot of you will tune in with the maximum support of the Juventus channel, because tomorrow I'm expecting also a lot of other supporters that will enter the chat of the Juve channel of Twitch, and they will start mocking and spoiling the chat. So I'm expecting a lot of you to be there to give support to the team. That's important, to show that we are there as Juventini. So if you if you have the possibility to join, say hello, don't stay long, but at least show the voice of Juventini. Pavel, ciao grande, ciao Andre, ciao Matt Tilly. Did you guys see what Gravina posted, the wife of the girlfriend or the wife of Gravina? Of course, I see everything. I saw it. I didn't know if I wanted to post it. So you know that banter logo made by someone, I don't know who, I don't care who, and I even accept it, guys. I even accept it. You know, my anger is not against Napoli. It's not against the different teams of Serie A or from the world or whatever. They don't like Juve. They mock Juve, and you have to accept it anyway. It's hard, it's really hard, but you have to accept it. What annoys me is when this logo, transformed logo, is posted by the wife of Gravina. Some people will tell me, Beppe, we don't know who is Gravina. Gravina. Gabriele. No, it's not him, that's the coach. That's Max Allegri. This is Gabriele Gravina, president of Federazione Italiana Gioco Calcio. The president of Lega Pro in the past, and now president of the institution of Italian football. His wife posted this on her private, and it's a private, Instagram. I wanted to check. It's on private mode. She was thinking that it would not have leaked. Probably in her friend circle of Instagram, there are some Juventini as well, because we are everywhere. Screenshot and posted. When I tell you guys that it was and it is a witch hunt, it is a witch hunt. It is a political attack towards Juventus. Forza Inter, you can stay, of course, in the chat, and you know that we accept everyone. You can be here, you can enjoy whatever, but try to behave in the chat, because otherwise, if you start annoying everyone, we will annoy you. We will ban you. You know, with a maximum of respect for everyone. Also, the other teams, we have no problem, guys. If we are in that situation, I said it yesterday many times, it's because of ourselves. Okay, it's because of ourselves, because we know that we are surrounded with by enemies, and in a way or another we continue to do stupid things. Then the difference is that Juventus are hated so much by a lot of institutions, and Juventus, from the moment that they do something a bit dubious, they will be punished, while all the other ones are not punished. I saw a lot of other team members that mocked actually Juventini, because they say you are playing victim now. You are playing victim, you are crying, minus 15, and so on, and so on, and so on. Accept that you did something wrong and it's over. I saw other quite big followed journalists speaking bad about Juventus, saying that Juventus, they were punished because they were the brains, the network, the starters of that profit case, which is absolutely not correct. Because if you go back in 2008, Milan and Inter were already doing it and were already under investigation and were found not guilty. It's funny. It's really funny. No, it's not funny. It's actually really sad. But they will avoid to see the truth. They don't care about the truth. It's not a problem for them. As long as Juventus is punished. I have been mocked by, it's already 24 hours. Actually, to be honest, I'm mocked the most by Napoli fans. If you go in Napoli, they told you you are the most corrupt club in Italy. They tell you, well done. They are happy. They celebrate. They focus more on Juventini than on their own team, which is really strange, because they won 2 Scudetti in their life with a fantastic Diego Armando Maradona that I consider the best player on the world ever. But Napoli, at the time, played with a Maradona that was playing under drugs, that was playing with substances in his body that were not allowed. Has been proven many times that when going to the anti-doping tests, he was taking the pee of a teammate randomly, and everybody knew, but they were letting it go. He speaks himself in a documentary. I really love the skills of Maradona, what he was able to bring. I will always respect him. But it's funny that you are mocked by Napoli fan. When you go to the history of Napoli, the only 2 Scudetti they won was with a Maradona that should probably be banned at that time, and that's it. Then they disappear for 32, 33 years. They went a lot of time in 2nd division, also in 3rd division. They had to start back, and they accuse you of being the most corrupt club of Italy. Today I'm really angry. And you know why I'm angry? Because I see Juventini that are not defending Juventus. I see Juventini that are simping, dancing, jumping, that Serie A today finally is back. That Osimhen scored a brace or whatever, or a goal or whatever, that he scored so many goals. I saw the usual things that if Juventus is guilty, we're happy, we support Serie A. Let's even support Serie A more, because it will be important for the ranking of UEFA without Juventus. Juventini, guys? I am not happy. Today I am really a volcano inside. Ciao Steve Cano, ciao John Constantine, ciao Dom, fino alla fine Forza Juve, ciao Helicopter, ciao Radovan, ciao Elio, Sam, ciao Beppe, it's time that Juve players wear black armbands in tomorrow's game against Atalanta because sadly justice in Italy has died. It's a really beautiful sign. I would love that they do it. Unfortunately, it is, you have to ask the permission to Federazione Italiana Gioco Calcio before wearing black armbands, even if it's someone from your team that passed away. If you try to do this, they can invent a new rule that because you did it without the permission, you can go in Serie A X. So I would not try to play with it, or you don't go and you stop and you boycott it. But if you go, don't do stupid things. But the initiative is not bad. Huh? Ciao Styler Z, ciao Pinking, ciao Bianconero Tobias. I am in Turin and look at the game tomorrow live. Well, this is a really beautiful message from Tobias. Why? Because tomorrow I hope that the stadium will be totally full. If I'm not wrong, Juventus also gave away, it's a big word, huh? They gave a 15% reduction on the price. Let me go and see if it's possible. No, they put it on their Italian account. So tifare la Juve, supporting Juventus. Discover how and be there in the stadium for Juve Atalanta with the promo winter break. So if tomorrow you didn't buy a ticket yet and you are in Torino like Bianconero Tobias 95, you have minus 15%. Why? Because of course the stadium was not full. And it's a pity, and I can't believe it. I can't believe that the stadium was not sold out yet. I can't believe it. They posted it at 4 p.m. Italian time. The game is tomorrow. The stadium was not full. I can understand it. Juve Monza on a Thursday evening with -5. The day after you're working. I can understand that the stadium is not full in a Coppa Italia game versus Monza. I can't understand that after what happened yesterday, we are not there. We are not there. I see two messages also here in the words and in the graphic. People maybe didn't notice or didn't see. I see the first thing is tifare la Juve. Support Juventus. This is also the message that all the players send out on their Instagram and social media. Support Juventus. Support Juventus. Support Juventus. Support Juventus. This is what we have to do now. But I see also another big thing. I see here minus 15%. This is it's time. When Juventus is doing this to the sentence, to the verdict, this is what Juventus is doing at the moment. They are saying, you know what, here, minus 15%. The people that are coming, minus 15%. We are the people of Juventus. We have to be there all together. Minus 15, like the points. It's not a coincidence, guys. It is not a coincidence. We have to fill in that stadium. We have to chant. We have to sing. We have to jump. We have to put aside the problems that might have happened with Andrea Agnelli about the curva. We have to put everything aside. There is one thing that matters now, and it is Juventus. Juventus, 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 Juventus. Fill in that stadium. Sing, chant. Don't take an excuse that, yes, but there are no organized chants, so we can't chant. Start. Chant. Yes, of course, it's strange to start singing in a stadium that is silent. Of course, it is strange because people are watching you like, what are you doing? But you chant. One voice starts to make the difference. One crazy voice is the one that is making the difference. Juventus, they do two things here. their communication is changing. Since a few weeks, communication of Juventus is changing. Look at TikTok. Here they are doing tifare la Juve, support Juventus. And here they are doing minus 15%. I want to stop immediately your BS with Juventus needs to allow Curva to be back. Guys, this is a mental manipulation from some people that do not know the facts. Ultra are allowed to go in the stadium. Ultra are allowed to go in the stadium. They can go whenever they want. If you want to support Juventus, you go and you support Juventus. Are you crying because you don't have your tamburino? Are you crying because you don't have your flag where it's written Drughi? Take a flag where it's written Juventus, because this is what you support. You support the club. You support Juventus that it has. This logo, when we were in Serie B, that you have this logo, the old one, or that you have the new one. You support Juventus. Juventus only. Only Juventus. That you have your tamborino or you have not your tamborino, I don't care. If you want to go, the stadium is open. Except of the people that were judged because they were criminals. And I'm not speaking about all the Curva. But these people were identified and put out. The other ones, they want to go, they want to sing. The door is opened. You're welcome to scream and to sing. Basta now with these discussions that they can't enter the stadium. This is a disgusting thing. They can't enter the stadium. It is not true. It is not true. Then, if you want to say, is it correct? Is it not correct? Should we not? It is another discussion. We can speak about that. Now, the priority is something totally different. Am I missing the chance and la curva? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I am missing it. Of course, I am. Who is guilty? Everybody. And the ex-management and some of the ultra, some. Everyone is always guilty, not one, not the other. But I don't like when we start these discussions of allow the ultra to come back. The door is open, you pay your ticket, you go in. What is not allowed is trying to make money out of Juventus by harassing Juventus, treating Juventus. This is not allowed, and this was banned. We have already enough problems with enemies around Juventus, anti-Juventini. We have already enough enemies. If we try from inside to destroy Juventus, it's even worse. No, Tony Spontano, the new logo is not the symbol of the slow degrade. No, the logo will not change tomorrow. No. It was repeated before leaving. Here is the new logo, something that has been crucial for Juventus to become bigger. The slow decrease, we already explained it a lot of time what it was. Stop now with the logo, with the logo, with the logo, with the logo, with the logo. Stop. Am I attached to the old logo? Yes, I am. I love the new logo. If you're not able to understand that in these years we have to grow as a brand because we need some entries, then I don't understand what you are thinking, how you think. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. No, I'm already. I'm angry. I am angry. I am angry. I'm angry. No, it is not the new logo that made it. Who made the mistakes? It's a consequence of mistakes because of someone that tried it. Of course you cannot like it. Of course you cannot like it. And this is acceptable. You are not obliged to like. I understand it. But nobody will like. It's impossible that people like the same things at the same time. It is impossible. My favorite color is yellow. For someone else, they hate yellow. They prefer red. Other people, they prefer blue. It is gusto. It's a taste. It's a matter of taste. Of course you can not like. Of course you can find it horrible. Nobody is telling you that you have to love the new logo. But what I don't like is that some people, and maybe not you, but some people are saying this is the cause. Go back to the old logo. No, this is not true. No, Daniel, I'm wasting the time because the comment is from someone that is a good Juventino. It's someone that is a loyal Juventino. It's a correct thing. So of course I take my time to explain and so on the differences. But there is a difference between I don't like it, I think it's not beautiful. Why not? Why not? And there are the ideology, the why it has been made. There was a reason why it has been made. And we are not able to understand it. And we don't like the new shirt, and we don't like the logo, and we don't like the way of playing, and we don't like the player, and we don't like this, and we don't like this, and we prefer and we will go back, and we go back, and we prefer Italiano ball, and we prefer Pioli, and we prefer Leao, and we prefer this, and Kvaratskhelia, mamma mia, is an incredible player. I wish I would have him. Oh, Osimhen, look at that. He already scored 13 goals in 15 games. Fantastic. Ooh, I love Osimhen. Ooh, look at Dybala. I will buy his shirt because look at that. How many people they were to welcome Dybala. Ooh, and Juventus management is bad. And this is bad. And this is bad. And this is bad. Ooh, Agnelli is the cause of all the problems of Juventus. It is because of Agnelli. It is because of Agnelli that we are there. The worst presidents of history. But what they don't tell you guys is what Juventus did. What Juventus did with Agnelli. And if you're speaking like that, every president that is leaving, it's because at a certain moment they do mistakes. Because if you stay 1 year, you can't do too many things wrong. If you remain 13 years, you will do a lot of things wrong in 13 years of management. It is impossible that you are doing everything perfect. Luciano Moggi, Giraudo, Bettega, one of the best trio management of Juventus, recognized by people. People were loving them. Well, they are still praising them today. Well, Calciopoli, that we were guilty of certain things, but not match fixing. So forget about it. But it came because of Luciano Moggi arrogance. I love Luciano Moggi, but the arrogance, the dominance for being the first of how he was mocking the other ones because he was too strong. But it comes because of him, because at a certain moment he was not looking. He was about to go to Inter. He was about to go to Inter. Every management has failures. What you have to do is a paper, plus and minus. What did he brought well, what failed, and we know why we failed. Beppe Marotta, bring me Beppe Marotta back. Look, Beppe Marotta. He's about to lose Skriniar for free. He bought Vidal. He bought Alexis Sanchez. We are always looking at the other ones. The other ones are better. And if you are watching at the end, it's Juventus that has, in the last 10, 12 years, the most trophies of Italy. The most trophies in their own league of all the clubs except of Bayern Munich. It's Juventus that built a stadium, that has a women team, that invested in the youth sector. Yes, we changed the logo. Yes, we changed the logo to create also extra revenue. What does that mean, extra revenue? That thanks to that logo, it is recognizable also for the people that do not know football, are not interested in Serie A, that is dying, or actually is already dead. And we believe still in a beautiful romantic story of Serie A. No. Juventus is obliged to go global, and with the old logo, it was impossible to have extra revenues on merchandising. I work in fashion. That has been my job for 20 years as manager in Europe. I understand how business is working. I am a business manager. I am not perfect. I don't know everything, but there are reasons, and that's why I'm angry. And I'm not angry here, it's just an example. Why I'm angry? Because we are always seeing the things that are bad, 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 bad. And what we are doing is actually feeding. We are feeding the anti-Juve that are chanting in the stadium, that are sticking together. The Napoli fans that never won anything in their life, they are happy. Not because they will win the Scudetto. No, no. They are happy because Juventus, they were deducted 15 points. They don't even have the honor to stay quiet and to celebrate the 5-1 win, because the 5-1 win was on the field. It is their victory. It is a historic victory. They played fantastically well. They are not even there to say we are there at +10 over Juventus, which they achieved on the field without the help of nobody. They did it themselves. Be happy. Celebrate your own victory. No. Today they are speaking bad about Juventus, and we are feeding them. We are feeding them because we write on Twitter, but in 2006 it was different, because then it was correct. We did match fixing, but there is no match fixing. What are you telling to people? How stupid are you to say these kind of things? This is what makes me angry. This is what makes you angry, that the wife of the president of Federazione Italiana Gioco Calcio is able to do this on her Instagram page, and that nobody say nothing. What we say is, but Juventus, they were looking for it. Juventus was looking for it. It's because of Juve. It's because of Juve. But Juventus was the brain. They were actually doing it. They were doing the manipulation, because this is what you will hear. 3.6% of the revenues. That was what it was coming out. Anyway. We are alone versus the whole world. Tell me, Beppe, can I join the live tomorrow? Which live? Tomorrow I'm a post-game. No, nobody, because I'm too angry. Napoli 5, Juventus 1. What do you want? Are you reporting the things that from 1 week ago? You think I don't know? I know what the score was. Dr. A, and be proud of it. Be proud of it, because when will it happen again? We don't know, and you don't know. Dr. A becoming a member of the channel. Thank you, Dr. A. Really appreciate it, my friend. Really, really appreciate it. And I'm sorry, but I'm angry. I'm angry. I'm really angry, guys. New York Juventino, ciao guys, ciao to Sasha, ciao Enrique again, New York Juventino, looking forward to getting back to the football tomorrow. I don't know, how do you feel about, and now I will read a bit of comment because I talk too much and it was a too long rant, I'm really sorry for that. But how do you feel about tomorrow's game? Are you looking forward to tomorrow's game? I don't know. And then we will go through some words of Massimiliano Allegri. How those old people lead modern football in Italy. Disgusting. We were speaking about that since long. Mohamed Starboy, ciao grande. Let me check. Ciao Peter Gitti. The logo is Inter Scudetto. We are Juventus. Fino alla fine. In Poland we say, I can't read it, my friend. Tony Spontano. I can't say it. I can't read it, my friend. I would love to read it, but I can't speak Polish, unfortunately. Bogdan is there as well. Stavros. Michael is angry. Radovan. Napoli will always be a small club with only big Maradona to talk about. But they are speaking about disgusting behavior, guys, you know, they are shameless. Disgusting behavior. Do you think it's normal to put okay, I will say one thing. Putting the Maradona face on a t-shirt when he passed away to commemorate 2 years later is even a beautiful gesture. The shirt was disgusting, but it's even a beautiful gesture. Why not trying it? I thought it was a one shot only with Maradona commemorating, changing the name of the stadium, whatever you want to. It's a beautiful gesture. But really fast you understand that it is not to commemorate Diego Armando Maradona, but it is to make profit on the shirts. Because they didn't create one, they create 6 last year with the face of Maradona in every color of the world: black, blue, red, whatever you want, yellow, whatever, white. Profit. And the worst thing is they were actually using their biggest legend with the purpose of doing money, 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 without even asking the permission to the family. And they are speaking about us, that we are a shameless club. Shameless club, they said. Ciao Daniel, ciao John, Bader. We will just win Europa so we can qualify the Champions League. I don't know how many times I have to repeat that to you guys. I don't want to break your dreams or stop your dreams. But I said it yesterday. I said it this morning in the video. I said it whatever you want to in the Telegram group and so on. Did you understand or not that there is a witch hunt to destroy Juventus? Did you understand it? That there are rumors that are saying, and probably they will happen, that they might be 1, 2, 3, I heard until 3 years European ban for Juventus. If you win Europa League, the right on the field to play Champions League has been achieved. But they can tell you that you can't go because you were finished in own league. So don't celebrate too much. There is a other investigation process that will happen in March about salary manipulation, salary maneuver, Prisma, this is how it's called, and then you have also the UEFA case. So there are a few of them. So attenzione before believing or celebrating too fast, because then you will be sad at a certain moment. Thank you for the donation, Bader. Really appreciated, Bader. Grande Bader. Maximum flies. Kane, this logo doesn't affect anything. We already spoke about it. Peter, you cannot please everyone. No, but that's live, of course not. Ciao Juventini of the world. Ciao Tariq. Thomas, which old logo? We changed many times. I'm sure every change some were against. But wait.
Gabriel Gravina.
Gabriel Gravina.
3 languages.
Basta, I don't want to hear it. Wait. I will show you something else. I saw it. I saw it a bit earlier, I believe. Look, maybe it's a bit too small, but I can't put it bigger, so you have to enjoy it like that. The logo changed a lot of times. It even changed for 11 years in the zebra only. You believe that this was just accepted and loved by everyone? Just the zebra that was our logo? People, they don't know. They don't know. But there was a reason why they changed. Then they came back. And probably one day we will come back. Who knows? It can come back. Why not? And I will be happy if we come back. The zebra is perfect for Skitter. But I would love to see in 1979, when they changed for the first time like this, radically. We change a lot of times the logo. It's an evolution of timing. I know that change is not appreciated. I know it's hard to accept changes because we are used to things. And when we change, we always say, guys, it was better back then. In my days, it was much better. Why? Why? Because we are referring to the past with beautiful emotions. We are linked to emotions when we were watching things with a kid's eyes. And it was totally different. The past, we always remember the beautiful moments. We tend to forget the bad moments. It was better back then. Why? Probably because you had not the same pressure as today. It was better back then. And this is one of the things that we don't accept change. Change, we don't know. We are scared. It's a difference. But the Zerbi, Beppe Marotta, all these peoples. Let me go because we have some messages. No. But I said that I know Tony Spontano is a real Juve fan, a real Juve fan, a real Juventino. No, it's just because I saw the title, like the downgrade, because I see it everywhere from people online that are writing a lot of time. The logo, because we wanted to become a business. What do you mean you want to become of course? Did some people but not you, Tony? Some people they don't understand that it is a business. Ciao Peloso. What's the best way to reach you? I have some brand new gear I would like to give away to show raise support for Juve. Supporters here can enter by adding a member or raising awareness. But you can reach me on Instagram. You can reach me on Instagram. Send me a DM on Instagram, no problem. Or you have my mail in the description. There is my email as well. And then we can see. We can try to organize something. If we can make some Juventini happy, that's always great. Wait, because some people, I need to see. Wait, I don't like if I don't see or if I forget something. I said Dr. A. I said thank you. Became a member of the channel. Igor just subscribe. Bader with the super chat. We saw it. Thank you, Bader. Uncle Sharma. Uncle Sharma is in the chat. I see Uncle Sharma in the chat. The guy has nothing to do. The guy. He sent me strange questions when I'm at the restaurants for the birthday of my wife. And not even in texto, in audio. So I listened. I already told him what I thought about his question, but now he's telling me, maybe you are correct. Maybe you are correct. And then, on top of that, he's mocking me. An hour later, he says to me, you know what, Beppe? You have a long night ahead. You don't need to reply. Raul. Yesterday was not the moment to ask me questions. Yesterday I was pissed off. Thank you, Mohammed. Mohammed is saying it's sad to see the Football Federation doing more busy of drama in the last 20 years than actual football project for Italy. How are they elected? Grande, Mohammed. Great question here. But this is, and we know it, we have a Forza Inter in the chat. We have. I will stop saying the name Forza Inter. I don't like it. It sounds strange. But we have Uncle Sharma. We have people from other teams as well that are watching, that are loving Serie A. I don't understand. They love to do own goals. I don't know. They don't work on project. There is still racism in the stadium. You don't have a secure feeling. The stadiums are a disaster. They are not able to communicate in English properly. It's not professional. The marketing is bad. Did you see a few years ago they wanted to do a campaign against racism? Guys, I'm ashamed to speak about what they did. Then you go with what really matters, where they are putting money in. It's again against copyright, against piracy, against watching non-official televisions for football, but they are not even able to sell them. Coppa Italia, you can't watch it. A lot of people, Beppe, Coppa Italia, I can't watch Coppa Italia. How is this possible? How is it possible that in some countries you can't watch the club of your heart? And I'm not speaking about, I don't know what team in a bizarre league. I'm speaking about supposedly to be one of the best. Premier League, you can watch. Of course, you have to pay. Of course, you have to pay. FA Cup, you can watch. That Cacao Cup, you can watch Cacao Cup if you want to. You subscribe, you pay, you watch. Sometimes it's from another provider because one provider bought the Premier League and the other one they bought the Cacao Cup. It happens. But in some countries, big countries, you want to see Serie A, and Serie A is not available. Sorry, Coppa Italia. Coppa Italia is not available. And I'm also speaking about certain games. I'm speaking about Cremonese Salernitana. I want to see that in Belgium. I can't see Cremonese Salernitana. I can't. It is not possible for me to see it. With a full sport package, with a full sport football package, I'm paying every month. I'm paying. I am not able to watch Cremonese. Luckily, I'm a Juve supporter. They guarantee you the best games, the most games. I watch all the games of Juve, but I can't watch Salernitana Cremonese. If I want to watch Salernitana Cremonese, how do I do? Serie A is not able to sell a package. It's a pity, yeah? But that's where they put their money on. They are putting the money on. Stop piracy. Don't watch piracy. Don't go on strange channels, streamings and so on, because it's against the law. You can go in jail. You have to pay fees if we discover that you are doing it. But they don't give alternatives, and that's why I'm answering the message of Mohammed instead of the messages of Uncle Sharma. What did they do for the Italian project? What is a solution for people not going on streaming Coppa Italia games? Well, that you provide Coppa Italia game on television, and then people, they will watch on television with a much better quality and so on and so on. That Animesh, this is the thing. Piracy is killing football. That was their slogan. Thank you, Animesh. Thank you for your message, Muhammad. Really appreciate it. Attenzione, because Zero became a member for 6 months. Grande Zero. Zero is hopefully the goals that Atalanta will score tomorrow. Zero. But I hope a bit more for Juventus. Alan Yeterian, he also sent a message. Ciao, by the way, to Jordan, to Vincenzo, to Roberto Gallo, to Locatelli, to Ab, Daniel Perrone. There are some people I didn't say hello to. Anthony Schifano, Ibrahim Al-Qasim. I hope Super League starts soon. But before 2025, nothing is possible. It's not possible, so you will have to wait a bit more. Why is Juve not fighting back at the core? They are, Martin. They said it yesterday already, immediately. They are, and I believe also here the message of Juventus saying that we are offering minus 15% is really telling them, you know what, here. We don't care. We do our thing. And then we'll go to the words of Max Allegri, of course. Alan Yeterian, he was saying, Beppe, attenzione, I want to see 21 Warriors on the pitch tomorrow. Who are the 21 Warriors on the pitch tomorrow? Because I know from 11 players plus 5 subs, we arrive at 16. You can count Allegri, maybe. You arrive at 17, the assistant 18. Who else? I don't know who is 21. But if you are speaking about the total team, the package, the people that will be there. I'm watching something. Wait. So I always check by myself before. Otherwise, we are spreading fake information. I don't like that. Indeed, it's correct. Thank you, Dino, that was sending it to me. So Sky Sport Italia, the Italian version, what they are doing is actually they are. Let me put it. Can I put it a bit bigger so that you can read? It's a bit a disgusting way of reading it. Anyway, Sky Sport Italia is here with the news on the dossier, whatever, penalization of Juventus. You can read them here. So Sky Sport should be a bit more neutral anyway. In their description. So someone said, you know what? Let's do that. It's a minute by minute update. It's important, of course. You have everything. Yeah, it's in their description. Sky Sport Italia in their description. The schedule of what will happen next, end of January. They will decide end of January if there will be a court, if we will go to court or not for the salary maneuvers. They will decide Federazione Italiana Gioco Calcio if we go to court or not for the plusvalenza case. 22 of February, 27 March we go with the first round of the Prisma investigation. Yeah, a lot of cases. So what does that mean, guys? All these kind of things. What does that mean? That we are not safe at all. I believe personally, but I can be wrong. I can be wrong because you never know with Italian football. I believe they will keep us in Serie A, but they will find a way to take us away even more points. Not on the one of the 15s. The 15s, they will keep it. Of course, they will keep the 15. But with the other investigation, we'll probably try to keep us away a few points, depending how Juventus is doing in Serie A, because it will be 27th of March. They will try, to put us in 8, 9, 10. Why not 15th position? Just above relegation zone. But they will try to keep us in Serie A. And it would make sense in a way to keep us in Serie A, because the last time because they don't tell you, but the last time when Juventus was in Serie B, they lost a lot of money. Actually, that started officially the big decline of Serie A when they sent us in second division. But it would make sense to keep us in Serie A, because then you keep all the million of Juventini that are still watching Serie A. You like or you don't like, because I saw a lot of people stopping with paying DAZN and Sky and so on. But at the end, I believe that the people, they will all start again. After 2 games, they will miss, because, Juventini, Italian people, we are crazy about football. We can't live without football. Well, at a certain moment, they will start watching again. But they will try to keep us still in Serie A. And we will not go in the European competition, because that will also be a stop. Because it makes everyone happy. Yeah? If you keep Juventus in Serie A, but whatever they do, they can't compete for European competition, everyone is happy. Federazione Italiana Gioco Calcio, because they keep the supporters in first division. You like it or not, if we go in second division or in third, you lose a lot of supporters. The hardcore will stay. The Osimhen, Dybala, Simp, they will not watch. They will not watch Juventus versus Frosinone on a Sunday evening because there will be Napoli Spezia that will be played. It's not important for them. The glory is important. So they lose a lot of people not watching it anymore. So they will try to keep Juventus, I believe, in first division. Then it can be that they send us in second division, but I believe they will keep Juventus in first division without any possibility to qualify for Champions League. Then everyone is happy. Ceferin is happy because he destroyed Juventus. Juventus is starting to lose a lot of money because they can't qualify, but losing money doesn't make your hardcore fans go away. They stay with Juventus, hopefully, and blaming the new management, Ferrero, that is not buying players. That is what will happen. Juventini will be pissed off with the presidency because we don't buy players, because we don't have the right coach that they want. Conte, Jurgen Klopp, Pep Guardiola, Zidane. I heard about Zidane. They will blame the coach, whoever comes, because it's not good enough for their idea. Even if we play with 11 youngsters, but then it's not good enough, so we will always find. But at least we are in Serie A, and it's not a problem if Juventus are losing 3 consecutive years of entries in Europe. So I would say go and have no regrets. This is the message that has been sent also today from Allegri today in press conference. Thank you, Daniel. Grande, Daniel. You see, I put it back, yeah? Pierro is back, Daniel. Thank you, Daniel. No, I don't know what I was saying. I forgot because I have to speak also about Atalanta. But Allegri today in press conference, he said, how do you react? How do you do? Well, you play and you take game by game and you try to win game by game because you never know what will happen in the future. And we don't want to have any regrets. Imagine if the minus 15 points, they remain, okay? But you give up today. You're out. But imagine you can arrive in that top 4. You're doing a miracle. You're doing a really miracle. You arrive in that top 4 and you can qualify. Well, you qualified. Maybe they will take it away, but at least you have no regrets of what you did on the field. Beppe, do you think that Ferrero and Scanavino will have an introductory press conference like the AA era? It happened on the 18th. It happened on the 18th, Tarek, their intro conference. It was really... you can find it on Juventus TV. Eh? By the way, I spoke about it. Look, the introductory is here. It's here. Ferrero, we start with, and then you have Scannavino, and then the words of Agnelli here. I also had the one of Nedved. Really short, but that's it. If you're speaking about the beautiful ceremony that Agnelli did in the Allianz Stadium, no, it was for the opening of the Allianz Stadium. Then, of course, it was a different time. It was the beginning of the season. No, he arrived in May. He arrived at the end, and then he starts the new season with a word, but it's an Agnelli. It's different. It's totally different. And especially when he came, he had to rebuild Juventus from really bad managed situation after Calciopoli, but he was not fighting legal causes. While today, President Ferrero, Scannavino, and the 3 other ones, they have to fight against a lot of things. And the minus 15% of today gives me a bit of hope of seeing a Juventus that is that wants to fight back. They said it immediately also. Huh? Look, guys, I was just speaking about it. I was just speaking about this. I didn't want to mention it, but I was just speaking about how they were fighting racism. I didn't see it, so it's crazy, how it appears now. So this is how Serie A said say no to racism. And then you expect that these people will be the genius that will bring Serie A again at the level of English Premier League. It's funny, It's funny that we just spoke about it and then it's back. It's a really great comment here from Mahmoud Fad. I will try to read it to you. Mahmoud Fad is joking, actually, because he's joking. It's sad, but he's saying, Calciopoli, all the referees were found not guilty, except of De Santis, but not for a game of Juve. He forgot to write that. That was important to add, but anyway, I know. But all the referees were found not guilty, except of one. The games, apparently, they were fixed by their own. Plus Valencia case, the profit cases, all the other teams were found not guilty, except of Juventus. Strange, that in Serie B, they were matched, apparently, That was the accusation. At the end, it didn't happen, but we were sent for another motive. Look, the profit cases, apparently, from what I read, from what I tried to understand, at a certain moment, they said, you know what, give up. We don't care anymore about the profit case. This is not the problem, because they found it really difficult. So they went on to something else. Disloyalty of Juventus. This is what they attacked us for. And probably in 8 days or something like that, when we will see the why, because we still don't know officially why we have been deducted 15 points. We don't know. Well, from the moment that we will know the why, probably they will say it's not even the plus Valenza, because otherwise they have to punish the other ones. Probably they will say you were the brain of the network and you were disloyal with Serie A and you didn't respect the fair play of the values of respecting it. Why? Because in a phone call of Cherubini, with I don't know who anymore, in a leaked phone call, they heard like, guys, it's not okay to do these kind of things. It's a bit dangerous. We have to pay attention with the profits, which means, what does that mean? That means that we were also doing profit cases. Yes, like all the other teams in Italy, but also in the world of football since decades. I will continue to say, and I said it months ago, if Juventus did something bad, you have to pay. But this is the same for Daniel here. This is the same for Sasha from Bulgaria. This is the same from Zlatko, from Dino, from Veritas, from Alan Yeterian, from Mohammed, from Lester, from Mr. Dees, from everyone. If you did something bad, and for me as well, of course, if you did something bad, you have to pay for it. It is what it is. It is what it is. But if you tell me, if you bring me to court and you accuse me of having participated to a murder, but there is no murderer, how can I be guilty to have participated to a murder if there is no murderer. At a certain moment, it's a problem, because if there is no dead body, if there is not someone that killed someone, how can I participate in something that didn't exist, guys? You have to explain me. In plusvalenze, what is plusvalenze? It's the value that you are giving to a player. Is it wrong? No, because you are putting a value on a player. Then the player can become great or can become bad. Of course, Rovella, you sell him for, I don't know, 16 million euro. It can be really great, it can be really bad. Muratore, you sell him for an amount of money. It can be good, it could be bad. He became bad. I was thinking that Muratore would be good, and he didn't become good. It is what it is. And of course, as there is no rule, and as nobody can put a rule because there is no calculation for a player, you have some teams, all the teams were using it. But then there is a difference between Chievo Verona, that was doing it for, I don't know, 70% of their entries was made out of profit cases with amateurish players that nobody ever heard about, and in the future never ever heard about them. Or Juventus, that is doing profit cases with players that are playing in Serie A, with players from their next gen, from the youth academy, that already played in Serie A. Because people are telling me Portanova to Genoa. Yes, but Portanova, until he went to jail, or I don't know where, he was playing with Genoa. Then people are telling me the swap between Carlos Moreno to Manchester City and Felix Correa. But Felix Correa, he played with us. Then he was bad. Even in Serie B, he's doing bad. But I remember the hype of Felix Correa. We all believe in it. Pirlo believed in him until he understood that it was difficult. But he gave him a chance. We tried. Rovella played interseason with us. He's playing Monza. He played at Cremonese. He's a player who's doing well. So I don't understand. Anyway, long discussions. I want to round up with wait. Let me check what Allegri said. Thank you to Thomas. 15 months until my last breath. Forza Juve fino alla fine. Thank you, Thomas. Really, really, really thank you. Really appreciate it. 15 months. I believe you are the first one to reach 15. 15. That's a lot. I'm trying to find if there is something that is popping up here. No, I'm angry. But they are doing an own goal without Juventus, guys. It's the end. It's the end of Serie A, and it was already not a beautiful one. Let me check. So tomorrow is an important game. We must finish the first leg in the best possible way. It's a special game after what yesterday happened. We will have to stick together. Oh, there was Fabiana Della Valle that is writing for Gazzetta dello Sport. It's the woman that is always dressed in pink. I already met her at the stadium. Honestly, she was not even nice. I tell you the truth, she was not even nice. I was together with Giovanni Albanese, with Romeo Agresti, and so on and so on. She looked at me. We were all there together. She looked at me. She didn't even really say hello. She didn't shake my hand or ask me. At a certain moment, we were walking, all the way together, until our spot in the media area, and she wasn't even polite anyway. She's speaking bad about Juventus. No, she's not speaking bad. It's not the truth. She's defending her job at Gazzetta dello Sport. She's an important writer there. She had her moment of glory announcing that Dusan Vlahovic would join Juventus, which happened, and which credits to her. She was able to spot faster. Except of that, she's one that is defending the disgusting thing that Gazzetta dello Sport is doing. She was pointed out by a lot of fans that it was strange that she was also participating in these kind of things. strange decision, whatever. Today she asked a really strange, stupid question today to Max Allegri. I will try to read you the answer of Max Allegri. Okay, she said, "You have." Sorry if I'm. I try to remember me the question in the correct way, but she said you have two world champions in your team. You have three Europa champions in your team. You have a vice World Cup champion. You have ex World Cup champion in your team. You have the biggest transfer of last winter, Dusan Vlahovic, in your team. Do you believe, that's what she said, do you believe that it's the moment to play light-hearted, to prove that the team can do a lot on the field? More, she was actually what she was meaning was, as you don't compete anymore for the first spot of Scudetto or for the Champions League qualification without pressure, do you believe that you can start offering some football? Because I already always told you that, first of all, it was the victory, the qualification in Champions League, trying to win the Scudetto, that was important for Juventus. Sometimes you were paying attention to not concede a goal, because could have taken you away even more from that Scudetto race or top 4 qualification. Well, she was actually meaning, with all the players you have, with all the qualities you have now, without possibility to go in Champions League, without possibility to fight for the Scudetto, do you believe that you can start playing well? And he was looking at her. I would have been pissed off with that question. He was also. Then they are crying at Gazzetta dello Sport that we are not happy with them. And he said, at Juventus we don't play lightly, lightly, tranquilly, relaxed, without problems. To prove our worth, this is not what we are doing. We play with pressure, and always with pressure. And now we also play with the pressure to win versus Atalanta tomorrow, and the next game, because there is a all return leg to be played. We must win to achieve 25, and then playing the return games to go up in the ranking. So he smashed her a bit, and I believe totally correctly, because it was again a really strange, disgusting question from Gazzetta dello Sport. There was one disgusting question, and it came from Gazzetta dello Sport, whatever. Before yesterday, we had 37 points, 1 point less than the second, with all the possibilities to qualify for Champions League. And who knows, he said, for the Scudetto. We can't be here in 2 months with regrets of what we could do. So he said we have to play. We already had a difficult situation this season, unforeseen situation. In this moment, with all the calm of the world, we have to go out of this. With all the will of the world, we must focus on winning every single game. He insisted a lot on winning every single game. Ciao Davon23, grandissimo Davon. Let's go Beppe, forza Juve, oggi più che mai è il momento di dare, non di avere. Davon is a Italian YouTuber that I really, really appreciate a lot, because of his way of supporting Juve. Sometimes he criticized Juventus correctly. He criticized sometimes the coach, the players, which is correct. He's not always agreeing with everything that is decided to play or on the field or decision taken in management, but he's a real supporter, giving his opinion, but supporting, doing a lot also in terms of motivational videos, in terms of explaining a bit the history of Juve, someone that is on top of a lot of things, tactics, but Juve, what is Juve, and so on and so on. Fantastic. I'm trying to go on his channel. I really like Davon. That's the channel of Davon. By the way, he has a 40, how much? 40, nearly 46,000 subscribers on YouTube, Davon23. If you can go especially these kind of things, Tifare Juventus, that are really great. He's also doing, videos that you can find where you have the top goals or whatever. Speaking about Del Piero, top 20 goals 2020, you see, which are really, really great. Go and support Davon 23. These are great. Then, of course, he's speaking Italian. But these goals, you don't need words. It's in video. Dai. Beppe, Zlatko is saying, Beppe, give me admin rights to ban. No, on the channel we don't ban that easily. But yeah, Davon was saying in the chat, let's go Beppe. Forza Juve today more than ever. It is the moment to give more than receive. And that's a bit what is scaring me with today's generation. Are people ready to give? It's a big question. Are people ready to give without an immediate security of receiving? I will come back on that because it's an important question. It's a really important question. But first, I saw a message here from Beppe. Did you see Colo 99? But the message disappeared. I saw a message about Colo 99. Here. Did you see Colo 99 video about Juve? Guys. Let's go to Colo 99. 4 hours ago, okay?
Some breaking news.
I will. If you go to the comments, the first comment was mine. Sorry, I didn't even show you. So the videos of Colo, he posted it 4 hours ago about Juve, amici di nessuno. And the first comment was mine. Actually, to be honest, he sent me the link before posting it. I saw it in avant-premiere. In avant-premiere, I had the honor to see it. So also Colo, fantastic videos of Colo 99. Yeah. So I watched the video. Of course, I watched the video. Yeah, well, let me finish first with Max Allegri. Yeah? What did he say, Max? Max, he said, Rabiot trained separately but yesterday, but he will probably be back. That's a good one. He talked to Scannavino today at 2:30. Ferrera and Scannavino, they will talk with the team. We have nothing else than that. Train and prepare the game of tomorrow. The deduction points are a fact momentarily, but it's a fact. All situations need to be transformed in opportunity. What is the true opportunity today? Well, the opportunity today is to do a miracle. Europa League is a competition hard that could bring us in Champions League. 60 points are still at disposal in Serie A. The team knows really well what they must do. We must have an interior strength. First we reach 25 and then we see what happens in the return games. Says a lot of time the same things. I am the coach of Juventus and I remain the coach of Juventus, except if they stack me, but that's another discussion. There are certain moments where we need to take responsibility of what we do. At the moment we are at -12 of top 4. It's a big challenge, but he wants to take that challenge. Versus Monza, we played with, and attenzione, that's an important one for something that I told you so many times, but you were not believing me. And now we have also the confirmation of Max Allegri. He said versus Monza, we played with 5 youngsters from our youth academy. Serie A is showing that that's the only direction that you have to go to. Look at the differences of revenue between Italian teams and the 20 English Premier League teams. It's a ratio of 1-4. So that means that Premier League today, they have 4 times what Serie A is earning in terms of revenues. You're obliged to go and play with the youngsters, and that's why also Max is launching the youngsters. I'm curious to see who will play tomorrow. Really curious. We must accept what happened. Juventus already spoke. We must think about the field now. It's a challenge. that we must start with 22 points. I'm convinced the guys will do the max, maybe even try to do a miracle. In football, you never know. When they told me -9, I started to calculate how much we needed to enter in Champions League. A bit later, when they told me it was -15, I recalculated. You can hate the guy how much you want, guys. You can hate him how much you want. But being there in front of the microphones, when you know that the only question that will be asked is not how do you stop Zapata, is it good that Malinovsky is not there anymore? It's a team that scored 13 goals in 2 games. How do you will stop? But you know that they will ask you only about what happened the day before with the -15 points. You can like his play of style, you can hate the man, you can do whatever you want. But please, respect at least the man, because it's not easy. Tomorrow I will be on the Juventus official Twitch channel. I'm the first one that will be there, because today there was no live, because there was no live planned. So tomorrow, the first one will be tomorrow, and I will be there. And I'm sure that a lot of people will enter the live tomorrow from anti-Juve fans, but also Juve fans that will ask, because it's the official channel of Juve. It's not easy. Yeah? I can tell you it's not easy at all. It's not. It is not. And I am just a guy that is doing Twitch. At the end, I close and whatever. Or sometimes I ignore a message and whatever. But Maxi has a team to lead in a situation where we have 22 points, while on the field we had 15 more, plus 4 points that they took away from us. So probably 19 points taken away from Juventus. It's hard, huh? It's really hard. Jim is asking me to put the 1 week follower mode only. I don't know if this is possible or not. Let me check. What is happening? Who is annoying? You know that I don't see annoying people in the chat. Maybe I didn't see it. Huh? Can you tell me? Can you mention a name? I don't see. Tomorrow. I was asking myself, how is it possible? I don't see any or crazy things like that. Oh, tomorrow. Well, I don't care. I don't care. They should activate the sub mode on Twitch during games. But Juventus, the strategy has never been to do subs on the channel of Juve. We asked sometime in the past. We asked to avoid ads because it's a Twitch thing. But except of that, it has never been the strategy of Juve to do it. So no, if you start, like sub only, because it makes no sense. The 1 week, why not? The 1 week follow is not a bad thing, yeah. But it would be pity to someone, a young guy. He sees Juve for the first time. He wants to enter. He wants to chat, and you are telling him come back in 1 week. It's a bit of pity, yeah. You can think about Allegri what you want. He's not my favorite either, but at least he's loyal to us. Yes, and he's taking the challenge. I didn't even read the message of Lasciarella. First of all, let me say thank you to Daniel Perrone. 6 months, grande Beppe, Forza Juve. Thank you, Daniel Perrone. Really appreciate it, my friend. And then Lasciarella is saying, ciao Beppe, we are here. We are together, and we will get through this and come back stronger than ever. There is one thing that scares me, guys. I'm a bit pessimist, huh? No, my team, I love it. My team, I love it even more than yesterday. I'm confident that we will defend ourselves. I have trust that we will defend ourselves, but I have zero trust in the Italian sporting justice. I have zero confidence. And after the project of the Super League, I don't trust UEFA neither. The European Commission is involved in UEFA, so they will take a decision a bit later, also in March, if I'm not wrong. Pogba on the bench tomorrow. Look, I didn't even mention it. I'm sorry, guys. Max said no. He said that tomorrow Cuadrado will be there. Cuadrado will be there tomorrow. And then, you see, even the journalists, they were saying, no, he will not be there. He will not be there, Cuadrado. So Cuadrado will be there tomorrow. Pogba and Vlahovic next week versus Monza. So on the 29th, we have Pogba and Dusan Vlahovic there. Then tomorrow they can be a surprise, but even Landucci spoke after Monza and he said no, they are not ready yet. So Cuadrado could be there on the bench. So what is the lineup possible tomorrow? Well, we go with Szczesny into the goal. Ciao Kane. Buonanotte Spiteri. Kane Spiteri. Forza Juve, buddy. Could we be banned by UEFA from Mercato? Everything can happen. Yeah, helicopter. It can. What about the lineup of tomorrow? Tomorrow will be a fun day. I don't know if it will be fun day tomorrow. I'm really curious. That's my biggest question. I don't know how the team will react. Is your copy of World Cup Italia 90 still there? Of course it's there. It's here. This, Franco. There is too much light. Let's do it here. Can you? Here. Why? Thank you for a message, by the way. Why that question? Now I'm intrigued. Why? No, Veritas. I don't believe that we will switch to other fun day. Beppe, 7th day in a week. But tomorrow is Sunday, not fun day. I don't understand the joke. The F of what? The F of football. The F of what? I don't understand it. Anyway, tomorrow, no, I don't believe. We start with the 3-5-2 with in the goal, Szczesny. Chiesa, Beppe. What Chiesa? Federico Chiesa. Fede Sunday. Wow. F of Fagioli. Okay. No, he will not start tomorrow, apparently. So tomorrow we have no. I don't look. I don't believe he will start tomorrow. I believe tomorrow we go with Szczesny into the goal, the 3 Brazilian in defense, Bremer that rested, Danilo. Alexandris was bad versus Monza when he entered. He was bad. Mamma mia, how bad he was when he entered. I don't know. Hey, here we have a first doubt, and then he will not play, guys. But Gatti is also not really convincing the other one. I'm trying to think. Probably we play with Danilo on the left, Gatti on the right, Bremer in the middle. Yeah, Sasha wants to play instead of Alexander. Alexander, guys, is a disaster. He entered so bad versus Monza. Mamma mia. Yeah, that's the defense. That's the defense. Then we go with McKennie on the right, Kostic on the left. Rabiot, depending on his physical condition, he will be there, but I don't know if he will be able to start or not. Let's say that he starts Rabiot, Locatelli, Fagioli. If he doesn't start, we go with Locatelli as a box-to-box, Paredes and Fagioli. Up front, Di Maria Milik. This is what I believe will happen tomorrow. Yeah, Radovan, he can play. You say he was not great, but he has the grinta. Yeah, but with the grinta, guys, the grinta only is not enough versus a team that scored 13 goals in 2 days. Huh? You know what? I wanted to watch all the goals conceded and scored from Atalanta since the beginning of the year. I don't even want to. It doesn't. I don't want to. I will be disgusted. I don't know you guys. I had that feeling of I don't want to see them. We switched to four-man defense, and the first thing Sandro did was misplace a pass in our own box. Yeah, he went with his pass. He went in a corner kick. It's true, huh? It's true. And no, that's true, Zlatko. If they decide to send this in Serie A, there is impossible. Some people they asked me not so long time ago. They said, Beppe, what will happen if Juventus doesn't exist? It was before the scandal. Who will you support in Serie A? I say, you're crazy. It's impossible. It's impossible. I will continue to support Juve, especially in Serie A. Then I will probably watch, I don't know what league. I will become, don't know, supporter of Marseille. Don't know. Not that I like Marseille, but Anderlecht, Sebastiano. I was never a big fan of Anderlecht. I was a big fan. I was a big fan of RWDM. RWDM, it's an old Brussels team. Look, I will show you which team I supported on top of Juventus because it was from my childhood club. It's this club here. Wait. By the way, they won. Fantastic. This is the team of my town. From where I come, in Belgium. But this team, guys, this team has been relegated because of corruption, bankruptcy, and so on and so on. So many times they're in second division now in in Belgium. Jim, he knows, guys. It's my destiny. To support strange teams like that. No, this is a RBDM. Yeah, Hazard. It's not my fault, huh? It's really disaster. When I was a kid, I was going to the games, huh? Do you want AJ comes at the moment where he doesn't have to come, and he's here together with Sebastiano. Twitter reunion, relegated because of corruption, perfect fit for us. Hey guys, you will see the RWDM. We will all become supporters of RWDM soon. It's not the Milan from Wish, guys. It's not the Milan from Wish. I was a kid and I was going to the stadium there. Because I was playing football. It was actually why I became a fan of that club, because it was my hometown where I come from in Brussels, but also because can that go away, please? Wait. But also because I was playing football in that club. They were in first division. Attenzione! Don't joke with RWDM. They were in first division at the time. Yeah, you see, guys. Wait, let me show you some pictures. You see, there are some problems in the club, huh? there are some problems in the club. Anyway. And I was playing in that club football, and that's why I had the season pass to go and watch all the games in the stadium. So I went to the games every 2 weeks. I went there as a small supporter. Serie A was not able to watch on television, so I was waiting in the evening to watch the recaps on Rai Sport Uno or Rai Uno. But look at what team I was supporting already. It was my destiny to support these kind of strange. Then they went in second division. Then, mamma mia! Look, what? Why? What is this? What is this kind of? What is this? Who is doing this? Erling Haaland from Borussia Dortmund to RWDM. Who is doing this? Messi to RWDM. Why are they doing that? They are number one. But I'm trying to ask my son to come. Who is doing this? This is on the official site. Guys, it's not a joke. I'm not joking. This is the official site of RWDM. Look. This is, it was on the 1st of April. Can't be. You see? On the 1st of April 2021, I knew it. It's April Fool. The fish of April. And they are writing. Look at the article they are writing, huh? What a club. You see? It's on the official site. Erling Haaland to RWDM. Yeah, you see? Also, us and we were linked with Juventus was linked with Holland. You see? It's the same. Fake transfer deals for investors. You see? Plusvalenza. It's the second team of Hazard from now on. Fantastic team. You see. Ciao, Curry Spice Kingdom. But if look, do you want me? I have a. Okay. Wait. I don't know if they are they still playing at home this season? Because Belgium, I don't understand nothing, huh? Okay. I ask. Vlog RWDM. So going to the stadium and showing you and so on. Yes or no? Like the vlog I did for Juventus. Would you be interested on knowing a bit more? I can go there. I go with my son. We go. We watch the stadium. We watch a game. Let me check. When are they playing? I don't even know how to find the league. RWDM match à venir. Domicile. Let's watch. I have to check also a game where they are not playing versus Juve, of course. In the same time as Juve. So when is the next game? Lierse here. Then you have, what is SL16? They have one game. There is only one game. And then, Jim, what is happening after that game? It can't be over the season in the 4th of February. Playoff? Or what? What is happening? Ooh, we are first. Grande RWDM. What is happening after this? It's over. How many teams? 12 teams. So we play. 12 teams. It's how much then? 11? That's 22 games to play. Here is already 19. What is happening? Playoffs. Okay. Playoffs. I will check. What are you saying? You want or not? 76% are saying yes, Beppe, we want to. We will do that. I will go to the stadium. I will buy tickets. Wrexham. I'm watching that. It's a bit strange, Wrexham. I continued to watch. Not yesterday. Yesterday I was pissed off. But the day before I watched, I'm already at episode 7 or 8. Strange, that team, Wrexham. Last time they did 1-1. And they stayed in that zone. They signed a new coach, ultra motivated. He started already with the team. They were not doing well in the beginning of the season, but absolutely not well. Then they had a problem with the field, with the stadium. They wanted to sell the stadium to keep with the strange ownership. Also, really strange Wrexham. But it's already 2 days ago. I forgot a bit because I'm a bit depressed now. Um, it's true. It's true, Radovan. Let me check because what happened in the meanwhile? Franco Chen, he asked about the World Cup 90, and then we have a Lasciarella. Sebastiano, but there is always people that says no. They don't care. And it's also correct. Why should they want to see a vlog about second division in Belgium, RWDM? Hey, but you are laughing. I know how it is. There is an atmosphere there. With a guy, whatever temperature, plus 30 or minus 20, he's always naked. And he's going with a speaker like, and you don't know what he says, but you also do it like that. I like the atmosphere. And you know what I like the most? The hamburgers in front of the stadium of RWDM. The best one I ever ate in my life. Fantastic. No, I do the vlog. I will do the vlog. Too late, Anthony. Beppe, do you watch Blue Lock? Blue Lock! Fantastic episode today. Fantastic episode. Today, but it's Saturday today. We have time. Today, attenzione, because it was risky, risky with the team of, what is his name? Ishagi. This team were about to lose. It was 4-3, then 4-4, and then he understand. I will not spoil it, but he put all the pieces of the puzzles together and he developed a new skill. Because the real skill of Isagi is not the vision of the game. The real skill of Isagi is the adaptability, the skill to adapt immediately, to see something and to do. Fantastic. Now today is a really great episode. Really great episode, so watch it. And by the way, it's with the Ronaldo from Wish today, so watch him. Lasciarella, thank you, my friend. Really appreciate it, buddy. Every team I support since childhood are involved with scandals. Juventus, New England Patriots, Boston Celtics, Boston Red Sox, and my bad luck. I'm sorry, Lasciarella. Look, Boston Celtics was also involved in scandals. I don't know about that. It's my team. Where is my Boston shirt? I don't know where it is. Guys, can you see my drawer here? I have like 1, 2, 3. I have three levels. Look. When I open them, they are full. Look, the shirts are really literally compact, all of them. You know, I fold them, but they are really about to explode in the thing here. Disaster. The same. The same in all of them. Look, they are all here, all the shirts. Who can guess the player here? Who can guess the player of this one? Can you see it or not? No, you can't see it. A long time ago, this one. I don't know where is Boston Celtic anyway. Maybe your bad luck, La Sciarella. It was Dybala. It was Dybala. This one was Dybala. Skitter found it. It's Dybala. First 6 playoff. We will go there. I want to see the game in the stadium. It's really long time. It was like 15, 16 the last time I went there. Hanini knows first 6 playoff for promotion. How do you know, Hanin, about the Belgian second division team? Antonio Veljanovski, RWDM, have won Belgium first league title in 74-75. Unfortunately, the club dissolved and revived in 2015. I remember. I really remember. Ninib, he says, Beppe, we have great news. Look, Ninib, we were ahead of things. It was this time it was Dino that told us, but yeah, we saw. They are making a bit of promo, of course, for their site. All the news about Juve, you can find them here. The wife of Gravina is posting logos, whatever you want to. It's still there. It's still there. They didn't take it away. Well, it's to inform, and tomorrow they will say, yeah, but it's to inform the Juventini so that they have everything at once. They don't have to look for the information. It's here. They can find them. That's what they will tell you. I'm trying to find if there are some other things. Attenzione. Tomorrow in the Curva Sud, there should be the Vikings, Nab, Drugi, and 1st of November. They're all the Curva people. There will not be the historical one, Gruppo Storico. It's actually Tradizione. They will not be there because they decided to protest out of the stadium. But all the other ones will be there. And you remember we talked about it in the beginning of the live that we said the doors are open. Be there if you want to. Maybe they were watching the live. It can be, huh? They were watching the live and they said, Beppe is correct. Go there. And also, it's what we have to do. I didn't even know. It's good. That's what I like. Gazzetta dello Sport is going with Juventus at risk of big penalty from UEFA. Do we go to Gazzetta dello Sport first page? Maybe they have updated it. Let's go and we try to see. Yeah, that's the new page of Gazzetta dello Sport. We can't go inside because that's at 3 a.m. in the morning. La Juve non molla. Juventus is not giving up. Why has Juventus only been punished is the title here. The black and white fury after the -15, and today they play versus Atalanta, and then the new president Ferrero is attacking. Wait, I try to understand. All'attacco is attacking. He's shaking up the team. We have to be compact against the injustice. Allegri said we will have even more motivation. And then in really small, guys, I disappeared. In really small here, they wrote there is a risk of a big penalty from UEFA. So this is all about Juventus here. Who wrote it? I can't see. All of them. United anti-Juve writers, Fabiana Della Valle, and so on and so on. We want to see the other ones? Let's go. We can go to the site of Di Marzio. I'm always scared to go to Di Marzio, you know that. But let's go. We will get the penalty for insulting choreography. Can be, can be. Curva Sud IG page announced it in their story. Grande Sebastiano. Juventus is bestseller. I'm hoping that we have full. Mr. D's, GJustjuve plus Valenza, Beppe. Getting too many donations have to take away 500 subscribers. You're laughing, but maybe, you know that I was scared at a certain moment. You are laughing, but no, seriously, at a certain moment, I saw and Agnelli Inhibition and Pavel Nedved and Arriva Bene. Who else? There, Fabio Paratici. I said, okay, they are all people from the football world. Makes sense, you know. If they have to punish, makes sense. And then I saw that they are punishing the director of the museum. The director of the Museum of Juventus. And then I saw the name and I said, huh? And then I said, like, maybe they will say GJustjuve banned from YouTube and Twitch because of Plus Valenza, because he defended Juventus online, and it is what it is. He had to defend Serie A. And now also him to the court. 2 years. Not being able to speak about football online anymore for 2 years. I was scared, huh? I was really scared. People don't care about that. They want to see the ad of Di Marzio. Let's go. Let's go. First page. Napoli padrone. Let's see. First, we know it, huh? We have to dribble around all the different ads. We have to close. So we are obliged to see this here. 3 seconds and then it's gone. A bit of patience, guys. Okay, it's gone. So what is the today? Juventus è sotto tiro. Teme reazione UEFA. Juventus is, the target is under the target. They are scared of sanctions from UEFA. Allegri. I already calculated. Champions League is still possible even with a minus 15. Per Ferrero to the team, speaking to the team. And then, I don't know, Corriere dello Sport is saying apparently online there were some threats of death for Kine. That is actually the one that accused Juventus. I didn't see them. I didn't see any. Anyway, guys, I speak to the 183 people that are still here online. Don't do this. It's an injustice. Yes. It is disgusting. Yes. He spoke 42 minutes out of 44 minutes about Juventus. Yes. But don't do it. Don't do it. Let's not go to that level of, you know it. We always say it, that it was not acceptable that they did it for our player, Morata. But I can give you 100 million example. Let's not go to that level. This is not okay. Anyway, look, I don't know that person personally. I don't know that guy personally. He has a conviction and he's doing his job until the end of his conviction. Then what is his motivation behind it? The justice? Is it the fact that he's supporting Inter or Napoli and that when he was a kid he was mocked at school? I don't know what is his motivation behind what he did and insisting and so on and so on. But whatever, guys, threats of death, insults to families, this is something that I condemn when they are doing it against people from our team. So we should not do it. This is not acceptable. This is not acceptable. Then again, everyone is doing what they want, but I would not. Let's see. Attenzione. They change. It's over. There is not anymore the. Oh, there are other things, huh? Why are they putting that? What is the problem? Why? This is how much. This is how much it will cost you to go in Turkey to have some hair. Probably I said Conte.
If you want the truth, I tell you the truth.
Hey guys. Insigne. Ribéry. Where are they so? What are they showing me? These kind of old girls, 40 plus dating site. I don't care. Beautiful lingerie. What is this? Brussels. Look, they're speaking about Brussels, about the, how do you call it? The bubble bath that are for sale. And they are showing me really strange picture. Hey guys, this is not okay. This is not okay. Di Marzio is Di Marzio, I know what you do for people to remain long on your site. I know these techniques. It's it's called retention rate. This is how it's called in online. It's how long people are remaining on your site. Disgusting. Di Marzio knows how to attract people. Then tomorrow you will see here there will be a bubble bath. There will be a bubble bath, and I will do like the ones on Twitch there, the girls that are writing the names. If you do a donation, guys, if you do a donation or you become a member of the channel, I will write your name on the board. I will say Locatelli, Radovan, Starboy, Sebastiano Juve. I will write the name on the board. Yeah, we can do that. Why not? It's a good one. Attenzione, tutto sport. I can do it. Can you imagine? I go with a small to swim pant. I go with a shirt of Juve. There is a bubble bath there, enjoying, and then people are telling me, here, Beppe, donation for Juve. Up we do. RB comes. Boom. Lukaku. Up, €100 donation, we put Lukaku. Guys, I will be rich, huh? I will be rich. Will be fantastic. Yeah. Hey, guys, you know a bit too much, huh? Look, Starboy, you have to rate our names out of 10. Starboy, I believe that you have an account on OnlyFans. I believe you have an account, like Aldo is saying, just OnlyFans. I believe there is something a bit strange. You know too much techniques there, Starboy. Starboy. Let's see. Fate vedere cos'è la Juve. Tutto sport. Show us what Juventus is. The speech. It's true, huh? Starboy is laughing because Starboy is not denying. He's not saying it's not true, Beppe. Starboy is saying smiley, smiley, smiley. The speech of Ferrero and Scanavino to the team. Today, more than ever, you are representing millions of supporters. And they are launching the game of today versus Atalanta. The first answer to the -15, we have to give it on the field. In the meanwhile, the club is preparing the appeal. Here, what can happen in court? But I already told you what can happen in the court. Or they cancel the -15, or they leave it. That's only for the plusvalenza case. Staro is relaxing the stress with you, probably. Yeah, there are two people that Noor. I don't know where's Noor. I need Noor on the live because last time I don't know, we made a joke and he disappeared, and we never found him again, and I'm really sad about that. I miss Noor. That's one. I don't know. We made a joke. I don't remember. And then there is also the strange name. It's I don't know what. That I'm still waiting if he has the job or not. I care about the guys here. Locatelli is missing Noor too. Where is uh where is the guy? Maybe he has a job now. It's I don't know what it's a depth or something like this. I can't remember the name exactly. It was about the stats. Ah, yeah, it was really funny. It was about the stats. Yeah. Do you remember? Because I was asking some quiz question, and I was asking the quiz question, and he said boom boom, and it was correct. He was always correct with the quiz question, and then at a certain moment, I asked another question, and he's really fast and boom with the correct question, but then he said like it's I don't know 26, I believe, but it was really strange because it was fast, and I'm sure he knew where to check the information. Yeah, that was the story. It was funny, and then I was laughing because I said uh, that I got his game. I understand how he was doing, and then he disappeared. But it's because of Locatelli, because he was mocking him. You were too harsh, Locatelli, with him. And Radovan as well, I believe he was. We don't have to mock. We can joke, but not mock. No, he disappeared. I miss Nor. Nor, if you watch the replay, come back. We need you on the channel. What else? Il Mattino with Osimhen. That's it. Nothing really interesting. Today, some Messi fans, they are crazy, huh? They are really crazy, some Messi fans. Since yesterday, actually, I wrote a tweet in November 2020 about Messi not being a real, captain. I wrote that. I have nothing against Messi. I just think he's not the real leader. It's my opinion. And I said, Argentina's worst enemy is not Brazil, France, or Saudi Arabia, it's themselves. They always suffer the big pressure in important moments, and I believe it's true in their history. They get frustrated and they collapse, which is also correct. They don't have the energy to fight and to give up, and they give up, which is also correct. Messi, being the captain, is representing this perfectly. People, they went totally crazy. By the way, I also wrote immediately, that being said, they remain one of the top 3 or 4 favorite to win, even after today's loss. So, I don't know, it's from November 2022, and they found that, and since then, mamma mia, here, your tears cry, mamma mia, all day. But I don't care. I actually really don't. I don't even read the messages. Que mira bobo. And then, but it's a lot, huh? They are really crazy, really crazy. I don't care about Messi. I don't care about Ronaldo. I didn't see that. That's a funny one. This one I need to like. It was perfectly shaped, huh? Here, this one I like. What is this? I don't care about Ronaldo. I was mocking Ronaldo last time because he went to Saudi Arabia. Here, bastard. What now, piece of ass? Come out. Mamma mia, they are really angry, the people, huh? Hey, filthy little ball. Mamma mia. They are really crazy. But I don't watch. I just don't watch. I actually muted the conversation because, mamma mia, it's all day long I receive notification. Here, 62 quote tweets. Let me check. Are you alive, clown? Mamma mia. And they don't stop, huh? Hold that minus 15, you bold fraud. Mamma mia. I'm watching now, huh? Because I didn't see. Tears in my eyes. dance, hold the L, but I don't care. I really don't care. That's what I don't understand. I really don't care. I was not watching because I muted it, so I'm curious a bit to see, but I really don't care. And that's the funniest thing here. Messi that is kissing the World Cup, Cristiano Ronaldo that is crying. But I don't care about Cristiano Ronaldo crying. Then the ranking of Serie A. I really don't care. They're crazy, huh? They're really crazy. And it's actually a fact. Messi has never been a good captain. I'm not saying here that Messi is a bad player, because Messi is not a bad player. He's a fantastic top 5 ever. Who can say that Messi is a bad player? The people are saying that Messi is a bad player. They are liars. Fanboys from Cristiano Ronaldo can say that, but there is a problem there. You can't say that. You have to admit a fantastic player, maybe one of the best. For some people, the best ever, which is understandable. He did fantastic things. But for me, he has never been a real leader. That's my opinion. I saw him go back to all the World Cups where he was going away from the national team, going away on the field while Mascherano was speaking to the team. Don't tell me that you are a leader when you are giving actually the word to Mascherano and you are walking on there, when you had so much pressure that you are vomiting on the field. That doesn't speak about the qualities of Messi. Messi is a fantastic player. How is Messi a leader? Messi is a leader and is able to increase the capacity of his players thanks to his individual brilliance. That means that when things are difficult or things are doing good, he's playing so fantastically well that the other ones, they want to achieve his level and they are going and he's taking them back. But in moments of difficulties, when Messi has difficulties to express himself because of pressure, because of... he's not there to say, andiamo ragazzi. And it's not, I don't want people to become Antonio Conte. Because people, they think, captain, you need a screaming captain, that's what you want, Beppe. No, I don't care. But you see the eyes, the communication, going, the signs. A lot of time with Barcelona as well. Big defeats with Messi on the field, where he's looking on the ground. He doesn't care. Well, he cares. Of course he cares. But he's not involved anymore. He's thinking about him. And if he's able to have that individual brilliance, then the team is following. That's what I believe. There is nothing wrong. And I said after that loss versus Saudi Arabia, because I know how people are, unfortunately, Twitter, you can't write infinitely, but I said immediately, attenzione, because that being said, Argentina remain one of the top 3-4 favorites to win, even after today's loss. I still believed in Argentina. I didn't say they would not win because they lost versus I never can say the name, Saudi Arabia, because in Italy it's Arabia Saudita, Arabie Saoudite in French, and then in English you have to change the order, Saudi Arabia. It's really strange to do that gymnastic. I don't understand. I think it's strange, internet today, because then you will not write opinions anymore. Here I don't insult Messi, or I'm just speaking, to explain a bit how internet is, huh? It's giving an opinion that is free of discussion, and then you receive, like, months later you receive these kind of things that I personally don't care. At a certain moment I started receiving like a few too many things on that one. I never even replied on anyone because it's not my priority today to reply, and I muted it because it's annoying. But it's really a lot of answers, really 66 answers since then today, 62 quote tweets, disaster, wishing whatever you want to. And that's why I'm saying, speaking about the other one that received death threat, it's not okay, guys, because I don't care. But imagine if you are a young guy, young girl, or just someone that is not used to that much of, you collapse, guys. You collapse because it's crazy. And then what happens? That you are scared to give an opinion. It's not fun anymore. You pay attention. You don't say what you believe, what you think. Then you start to be politically correct too much. It's strange. Ciao, Edie. Edie Edits is asking what happened today. You can watch a video of, that we made today. Everything really well explained, Edie, because it's already 2 hours and 10 of live if I start again speaking from the beginning. But it's a small video of 10 minutes, 11 minutes, I don't know, where everything is super well explained. Sebastiano has just put you the link there. Nirai, thank you for the donation, buddy. No Juve, no party. Serie A. -15 scapegoat. But Juventus is there. Huh? Juventus is still there at the moment before the other things. But I tell you, my prediction, guys. Buonanotte, Martin. My prediction is 15 will remain, the -15. We will have another process, and we will also lose some points, but not enough to go in second division. Just to remain in first division Serie A, because it's the interest of Serie A to keep us there. But we will have a 2-3 year European ban, and maybe even stopping with the Mercato, which is actually stupid in a way. Remember what Chelsea did when they had that 1 year, was it 1 year, 1 year, 18 months? I don't remember. Well, they took all the players from their youth academy and they were obliged to play with them. At the end, they didn't care because I don't know if they were not able to go in Europe or not. Anyway, you play them, you are obliged, and you let them grow, and they win a lot of experience. If you tell me, I hope it will not happen, of course, and it's a feeling I have. If you tell me that whatever you do, you can't arrive in Champions League because you can't compete there, I don't care. I play with the youth 3 years and I go. Because winning Serie A, it brings you peanuts, in terms of money. That you arrive first, you have a bit more, it doesn't bring you a lot of money. That's not how you will be rich. You see? Thank you for the donation, Nirai. I see the frustration of Rick that just tweeted. Guys, it's the last one because I was about to close. It's already 2 hours 12, so I want to give my opinion on the message of Rick. Thank you for the donation, Rick, Ricardo. He says, I'm very angry with Andrea Agnelli. It all starts from the top. Worrying about logos in future, but hurting the fans. Sorry, just my opinion, my friend. No, you don't have to be sorry for your opinion, Rick. I'm nobody to tell you if you have to be angry against Andrea Agnelli or not. Thank you for sharing your opinion. I don't agree on that one. I totally don't agree. Because you are a vintage fan just like me. We are the same generation. We lived so many Juve in the past. And then you should be angry against Luciano Moggi as well. You should be angry against Bettega as well. You should be angry against the ones that made you so big. You should be angry against Marcello Lippi. Why am I saying Marcello Lippi? Because Marcello Lippi did great things with Juve. He brought us in a Scudetto first when he arrived. And he brought us the Champions League, but then he made sure that we lost 2 other ones. It's my favorite coach, Marcello Lippi. Then he went to Inter. He came back. And he did again great. And he lost another Champions League. We lost 3 Champions League with Marcello Lippi. Why am I pointing out that name? Because everyone from the moment that you are taking risk, you are doing mistakes sometimes. Because you are doing something, because you are putting your face on it. I said personally what I thought about Andrea Agnelli. It's my favorite president because if you are looking at what he did with a club that was erased after 2006, after really bad management, I will be always grateful for what he did. Then, did he do some mistake? Yes, he did. Did he do a lot of mistakes? Yes, he did. Did he worry about the logo? Yes. For what? Because of a reason. By the way, Riccardo, today we spoke a lot about the logo. I went totally crazy about the logo. If you want my explanation, go back. It's really quite in the beginning of the video. I believe after 13 minutes, 15 minutes. So I will not again make me angry for the same things because it was an opinion. I don't agree. I made myself also super angry about the curva because people said we want the curva and the ultra we want the ultra back, and I was pissed off because I said nobody's disallowing them to go to the stadium. They are disallowed to threat Juventus and hold them as hostage. This is what they are not allowed to do. They are not allowed anymore to go with flags with their own logo. They are not allowed to try to take money out of Juve. This is what they are not allowed, or to go with tambourines and so on. But if you want to go to the stadium, you can. 1 hour later, casually we are watching the live, Twitter and so on, and we see that they will all be there, except of one part of the ultra, because they will be outside of the stadium to protest. I don't know against what, but they will be there. So everyone is allowed to do whatever they want, except the ones that has been proven guilty and are not allowed of the stadium. I agree that he did some mistakes. And why did he do mistakes? Because he was actually caring about the long term, because Agnelli is one that was looking at long term, and at long term he knew that Juventus would not be able to compete with big clubs anymore. And first it started with rebranding the club for financial entries that you couldn't have in Italy. So you are obliged to go and find new solutions. You are taking a risk. When Andrea Agnelli is increasing the sponsorship with Adidas, when they are launching the partnership with Adidas in terms of merchandising, and he says we don't want the money of Adidas, we want our rights on the product. That means that we don't need your fee that you are giving to all the club. We will do it on ourselves. It's a big risk that is taken. But why is he doing that? To increase the revenue, because he knows that he needs some revenues. And a lot of people, they do not know. Again, we spoke about, I know you are angry, you are frustrated, Riccardo, and probably you are correct to be. And if there is someone to blame, you are thinking about the president, that is Andrea Agnelli, and probably you are correct. Who else do you want to blame? He was on top of it. He messed up. And of course, it always starts from the top. But I don't agree about the will of hurting the fans. I don't agree. I personally don't agree. The will of hurting fans, no. Then if you tell me Andrea Agnelli is a stubborn person, I tell you yes. If you tell me that Andrea Agnelli, because of everything he did of the Super League, now we have to pay the consequences for it. Yes, but who's not trying something, who is not doing something, nothing will happen. Look at today. Look at Premier League. Look at the difference, and it will be bigger and bigger and bigger. I understand, but that's my way of thinking, Riccardo. I put myself, and I always try to think, okay, why is someone doing it? Then that doesn't mean because I know why that I agree with them, but I try to understand emotions one side, and then I think, okay, why is he doing a logo? What is the real reality of changing a logo? That's what they explain us. Okay, but what they explain is not always 100% the correct version. Okay, I understand what they are saying. Now I want to take that and also understand 100% what they are saying. And what is it linked with? Why are they doing it? Trying to understand from where we come, and then 2 3 years later doing an assessment of, okay, what was it working? Why yes, why no? This is how I try to work. But it's the same with look, Luciano Moggi did fantastic things. My favorite sporting director, someone that you can't compete with. He was fantastic. But because of his arrogance, because of his way of acting, and I'm not saying about match fixing because there were no match fixings, but because of his dominance of the league's behavior, not caring, well, he created even more enemies because he had one problem. He was thinking that he was untouchable because he was so strong. And when you act with arrogance, when you think that you are the best one, when you are creating more enemies that you already have, at a certain moment they all go against you. And it's a pity. But it's life because of jealousy of people, because of discussing people. Then we have to say Moggi was bad because it's because of him. He attracted il malocchio, the bad eye, you know. You know what it means, il malocchio, to Juve. That's what I believe, but that doesn't mean it's right. You will never hear from me that Agnelli is a saint. Agnelli is the best. He never did any mistake. Never. Because it's not true. He did. Of course he did. You will never hear from me that Juventus is clean and clear and that we never did any plusvalenza profit. It's not true. We did. That's the reality. We did. So, but I understand that we have, we have to find someone to be angry against. And what I don't like, Rick, and I know Rick is not like that. You have Riccardo, who is angry with Andrea Agnelli. That he's right and he's correct to find a person being angry about. But why is he angry? Because he loves Juventus. And he's pissed off because of the situation we are in. And then you have other people, not here in the channel, but I saw some other people, Juventini, that are happy. Happy because of all these things, because they told us. Because they knew it would happen. Happy because it's deserved. Happy because they were right. And that's a pity. And these people, I don't have a good feeling for them. No, Ed, why? Because some people, they are more supporters of own ideas than supporting the reality, the club. For example, Federico Chiesa, I didn't want him at Juventus back then. I made 150 videos that I didn't want him, that I didn't believe in him, and so on. I wanted Orsolini. I have no problem in saying it. Then, from the first day he arrived at Juve, I support Federico Chiesa. Because now it's too late, he's part of my team. Like, I didn't want Milik. Go back on the channel, you will see all of them. And then you see that he's doing well, he's scoring, and then I support Milik, and I'm happy. But even before, when he said, hey, guys, what do you want? Go back and see my video. You have to pay attention in life. Because you always have to leave a door open. Because if I continue to tell you, I don't want Milik, I think he's bad, he has no qualities, he's really bad, he's injury prone, I don't want him, but when he signed, I continue with that story, and I don't believe in him, and he's bad, well, from the moment that he will start scoring and goals, you will say, but it was luck. But Serie A is less good. Yeah, but he scored versus Frosinone. But he scored a free kick. It's not an open play. But he scored a goal versus Salernitana. Who cares, because it was disallowed. He had to pay attention to be a bit. What is happening then is he's starting to no, he. If you start like that, you start actually to defend your own ideas no matter what, and you start to be blinded by what's happening, and that's really dangerous. That's really dangerous. That's why I'm saying, don't support your own ideas too much. Leave a door open. Like me, I can have an opinion on a player. I don't like Milik. I don't want Milik. He signs. From today, let's see what Milik will bring. And if he scores, I'm happy. Like if tomorrow Rugani plays, I will not start before the game saying, Mamma mia, if we start with Rugani, we will concede 3 goals. No. I will hope that Rugani is doing well, and I hope that he will score the winning goal. That doesn't mean that I am a fan of Rugani. It's just because he's in my team and I wish the best to all of our players. And now I can come here and I can tell you, look, I'm happy that I gave a chance to Milik because he's doing quite well. If he costed 40 million euro, I would tell you, no, it's not enough. For 7 million euro, sign him immediately. I saw all the posts of the players, of course. I saw the post of Dusan Vlahovic. I saw the post of all the players. So, of course, people that were saying he will leave in January, he's already gone, and so on and so on. But then you have words, and then you have facts. You have words and you have facts. That's why. Don't, when you will get older, like Ricardo, like me, like Thomas Maklov, like Ninip. Ninip is a bit younger, but it's a bit older as well. But when a lot of you will become older, you will see that the attachment to players, individuals, are less important. Why? Because something really easy. Anagrafico, the ID card. You are 40, you are 41. You are supporting kids of 17, 20. It's not the same, because it's a different ratio of looking up as a kid for your idol, Piero, Trezeguet, Nedved, Peruzzi, Tacconi, Schillaci, Baggio, where you are a kid and you are looking up at them because they are older, you want to become like that. It's a different than when you're the older one and you are looking at them, and it's totally different. It's totally different. If you tell me, Beppe, who is your favorite player of Juventus today? It's difficult to answer. No, of course, it's Federico Chiesa now. Federico Chiesa because it's 1 in a million. But before Federico Chiesa, I didn't know who was my real favorite player of Juventus. Sometimes it was Dybala. Sometimes it was Bonucci. I was a fan of Bonucci. Before he left to Milan, I was a big fan of Bonucci. Then it changed. Then Pjanic. I really loved Pjanic. But it was like, 1 month, 3 months. Then they dropped in performance. Then I like the Ligt. And then I like this. And then I like that. And at the end, the answer is always the same. I love Juventus. I love Juventus. You see, it's different. How you're and Osvaldo, fantastic. When he scored versus Roma, Osvaldo was my favorite player. That moment when he scored versus Roma. No, but it's different. You will see, becoming older, you support more and more and more the team. When you fall in love with your team. Not always, but most of the time it's because of a player that is bringing you in that team, because probably you saw it at the World Cup. A lot of people, their first experience is really World Cup. Someone from your national team, or if you are a bit less lucky, from another one that really was impressing, and then you go towards, where is he playing? I want to see more. Who is he? Da 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 da. And then you fall in love with the individual. And normally, the normal mechanism is that you fall in love with the values of that club. You fall in love with the other players that are forming that club, and then you start feeling that actually it's the club that you love more than that player. When that player goes away, you still have a bit of feelings for that player, but you remain with the club. At least this is the normal processes from football, how you start falling in love and how you do. Nothing is right, nothing is wrong, guys? But it's true that Ronaldo, Messi, they started to change that game with individualities over team, which you have in. I started to interest me a bit in other sport. Not that I'm watching them, but for example, in USA you have that, because players, they don't care about where they play. They don't even can choose the team where they are playing. You have the drafts. You are there. You are a young player, waiting that they choose where you will go. Strange, huh? Even the brands, I saw some things. Really, I don't understand everything, but sometimes they can play in Chicago, and the same team, they can be based in Los Angeles the next year. I don't understand. It's really, really strange. But you have a bit less that that sport thing. It's more like, hey, indeed, Aldo, that's what I'm saying. They can change the city. It's strange, then a player can go there, he can go there. They don't care. It's really strange. Well, and they are bringing that, but I never had that feeling of a player over team. My biggest love of football, it has always been Del Piero, and I was really sad when he left and so on. But I watched a few games, of course, of Australia when he was playing with Sydney. It was funny because it was really strange. And then I give up. Basta. People are saying Trezeguet. David. My favorite non-Italian player. For me it's Del Piero and then Trezeguet. I don't know. It's Trezeguet. When I see some videos about Trezeguet, guys, I go totally crazy. Zambrotta was a player that I really appreciated before him leaving. I didn't care about the Ibrahimovic leaving. No, I didn't care. Of course, it hurt. I was pissed off. But I could put it in perspective. I could understand it. Even Cannavaro, I didn't care about Cannavaro. Cannavaro, one of the most overrated player ever. Especially from the people of 25, 35, because for them, they started really understanding and watching football with, especially Italo-American, with the World Cup 2006, with the image of a fantastic Cannavaro in that World Cup, also him lifting the trophy in the air. It's not true. G-Luke, it's not true. It's not really true. Cannavaro had the best prime of any defender. Probably you didn't see Maldini, Baresi, the Milan defense of back then. You didn't see our defense with Sera and so on and so on. You didn't see Ferrara, was a great defender. Montero. Cannavaro was really good. Of course he was really good, but a lot of people, they remember that fantastic World Cup, out of this world. Nesta was a fantastic defender. I prefer Nesta over Cannavaro, honestly. Cannavaro was a fraud at a certain moment. He did really well at Parma. Totally flopped at Inter. Inter gave him to Juve. At Juve, he comes 2 years where he's doing well. He finds back Thuram, Buffon. He's doing well. Then we go in Serie B, and he's leaving as a dog. Has never been a Juve fan. He's a Napoli fan. He's playing a fantastic World Cup. He leaves us, and he's going to play to Real Madrid. I don't know if Cannavaro was the World Cup or the Parma Cannavaro at Real Madrid. I don't believe so. He has been correctly praised by that World Cup, and it's a moment where a lot of people, they started to watch football, and he was in a top peak. That World Cup is fantastic from Cannavaro. Fantastic. He's winning the Ballon d'Or also. But Nesta, guys. Nesta was Rixing Maldini was the best left back. I have seen Baresi, legendary. Baresi, guys, what are you speaking about? There is the other one with a T. Die. What's the name? Help me. Tassotti. You had, guys. They even I hate to say it, but there are some Inter defenders that were fantastic as well, guys. In Italy, anyway, you had a lot of great defenders. Cannavaro was a great defender. I'm not saying he was bad, I'm not saying he was bad. He was a good defender. Just that when he comes back to Juve, he's a total flop. Cannavaro come back to Juve. Watch 2009, 2010. Cannavaro is a total flop. Seedorf was a midfielder. Maicon as well, but Maicon is really a right wing. I was really speaking about central defenders. Thiago Silva as well, yes. If we are speaking about longevity, Thiago Silva is also doing really well there. Thuram was fantastic. Thuram was really fantastic. Look, Don Pasquale remembers, thank you, because then it looks like I'm a hater of Cannavaro. I'm not a hater of Cannavaro. 2010 Cannavaro was disgusting. He was booed by the fans, by the way. We didn't like him anymore. We didn't like him, Cannavaro. He left to go to Real Madrid, then he comes back. No. Marcellini as well. Yeah. Of course. Yeah, I didn't want to speak too much about Juve defenders. Who is the best defender of all time for you, Bebe? I have difficulties. It's not because I don't want to say. It's just I think it's because I'm a Libra. I'm a Libra and I have difficulties to choose. I believe it's a characteristic. I can take decisions. It's different. I can take decisions. I have no problem in taking decisions, but I have difficulties in choosing. If you give me good and good, I have difficulty. I have really difficulties. It's hard for me to say. Then probably I will tell you who I put in my best defense. I will probably tell you Ferrara, Montero, and I will find, of course, a spot for Barzagli, Chiellini, and probably I will also put Bonucci there. Thuram. This is my, like Jim is also, it's my way of when I grew up with you, and then when you grow up with these Juve, then everything is more. De Scelio captain, Ninib. That's a fact. Paolo De Scelio, DJ Paolino is captain. By the way, I don't know if he's still at Juve or not, because I know that last year or 2 years ago he came back to Juve, working somewhere with the youth. I don't know if he's still there. Never heard anything about it anymore. Oh, Paolo De Scelio, mamma mia, Paolo De Scelio was really a player disaster. You know why? Because it's like You will kill me what I will tell you, but it's a bit like Spinazzola, De Sceglie. He was playing as a left back. He was playing as a left back, and De Sceglie. The problem with De Sceglie is that I saw, the potential in De Sceglie. I said, this guy, he can be really great. But it's like there are some guys there on Twitter. They are fans only about the youngsters. You will see. In 5 years, they will say that they are finished. When they will, when we will have a team of Miretti, Fagioli, Sule, with all the youngsters, they will grow. Huh? From the moment that they will play, it's not good enough. Now we want Huijsen and Kenan Yildiz. They are fixed with that idea, the youngster. They don't care about how they are playing or not. They want the youngsters. It's in their idea, the youngsters are the youngsters. We have to play. They have to play. They have to be great, fantastic. And then when they will play, they will not like them anymore. They need a new toy. It's always like that. You have some people like that. They need a new toy. It's also, these kind of hipsters. We know about the youth. We know. We watch the under 23, the under 19, the under 17. Mamma mia, this talent, because they have the feeling that they discovered someone. They were the first. The problem, of course, is that when today a lot of people have a lot of media, you have access to under 23 games, under 19. These people are a bit in the mud because we all saw, what's his name? Kenan Yildiz already. These hipsters of the young teams, they are a bit in the mud now because what they will do, they can't say, I told you about Kenan Yildiz, because everyone knows about Kenan Yildiz. At a certain moment, they will go and they will try to scout the under 6 team, and they will tell you, Mamma mia, I saw an under 6 player, guys. I will make you the report with a cylinder. I will tell you what is our skills. We have Allegri needs to play him. Jamie Drummer is right, huh? Beppe, I told you about Hendrik. That's right. You were the very first one that told me before the biggest steal of history of football. You know what is the biggest? No, not football. The biggest steal of mercato ever is Hendrik. I will tell you why. 2 years and a half ago, 2 years and a half ago, Jamie Drummer, or 2 years, I don't know. He comes on the channel and he tells me, Beppe, you have to watch Hendrik. I say, who's the guy? Never heard about it. I say, yes, yeah. I don't do it, of course. Again, he comes again 1 week later, 2 weeks later, Beppe, Hendrik. And one day I said, I will check, I go on YouTube, mamma mia, boom, boom, I see. I have some difficulties to find the material because nobody knows about Hendrik. Jamie knew. I don't know how he did, but I said, mamma mia, great player. Nobody was speaking about Hendrik. Nobody knew Hendrik except of Jamie Drummer and myself. Because he told me, not because I knew. And one day I start seeing, but much later, Fabrizio Romano, he starts to think that Hendrik is his son. Every day he was tweeting about him, Hendrik. Watch out for Hendrik. Top talent, Hendrik. He was late. Looks like he's the father of Hendrik. Serious? The guy, it looks like he discovered Hendrik. And watch out for him and here, and I will tell you about Real Madrid is on the player. Attention, I spoke with the father. And who are you? You are late. It's Jamie Drummer, the real scout of Hendrik. It's true. I'm happy that you are here, Jamie. Because it's true. I remember that story. Fabrizio Romano, here we still. Probably he was watching this live. Maybe he's even here now and he's not writing, or he has another name. Or maybe Jamie Drummer is Fabrizio Romano. Could be. Maybe Jamie Drummer is the burner account of Fabrizio Romano. And I'm actually mocking. I'm sorry. Scusami, Fabrizio. See? Can be, eh? Jamie saying I'm not. But hey, of course he will say I'm not. Nero Ghost, plot twist. Hendrik is Jamie. Oh my god. Giovanni Cristiano, I am Fabrizio. Attenzione, because Fabrizio is an Inter supporter, eh? Attenzione Giovanni, eh? Fabrizio is among us. Fabrizio watch Beppe. Here we watch. Attenzione. Ai. Guys. What is he writing? I don't know what they are writing. Let me check, because they are making me crazy sometimes. So I write 5 hours ago. I wrote, Giovanni saying I'm not Fabrizio anymore. You see? You decreased our points in the league, but increased the love I feel for my team. That's what I said. I'm not saying Napoli, I'm not saying Inter, I'm saying you decreased our points, which was true, but you increase the love I feel for my team. I can feel my love. What is he saying? You don't control admin decisions. You just love a soccer team and should continue to like the rest of us. In good times and bad times, as they say. But true love is knowing when something is wrong, facing it, holding it accountable, and becoming better. Ma vaffanculo. Guys, what is this kind of the Napoli rant? What are you saying, guys? Seriously. I know Rafa Napoli, but seriously, guys. Then we go and then we speak seriously. But then we speak seriously. Then tell me that your 2 Scudetti with Maradona, you don't deserve to win them because he was a cocaino man that was avoiding anti-doping, taking the P from someone else. Then you tell me that he was in 47, 48, he was already relegated because you invented the sporting fraud, if you don't believe me. And it's not the first time you disappear from planet Earth. Then you are telling me now that indeed your team was also involved in profit cases, in plusvalenza, because Osimhen, the 4 players that you send there in the deal, 20 million on 4 players. Well, these 4 players, they never arrived in Lille. Then they will tell me, Beppe, yes, but you did even worse. Where is Portanova? Well, Portanova, he played with Genoa. What about Rovella? Rovella, he played even with us. It's still our possession, and he's a talent that we are maybe believing in. If not, we will sell him. Then they will tell you, but Romero, he came to Juve. Romero wanted to be a starter. So we said no. We said, you can stay with us. Sixth defender. He said, no, I want to play. Okay, and he was correct. And he went there. Look at Romero now. Look where he is now. He's playing at Tottenham. He's there a starter. He's World Cup champion. He's World Cup champion. Guys. Then they will tell you a lot of examples of profit cases. And they will tell you, yeah, but Carlos Moreno, you swap him with Manchester City, they don't tell you about Felix Correa. They will tell you that it's a profit thing. Yeah, maybe, yeah. We took Felix Correa, we gave him a chance in first team, he flopped, he went to Parma on loan with Gianluigi Buffon. He flopped there as well, it is what it is. We gave him a chance, he played with Pirlo. Some people, they said it's the new Cristiano Ronaldo. I was saying that I wanted to see a lot more of him. Carlos Moreno, he went to Manchester, he trained there, he never played an official game, but you can find easily him with the picture of the shirt of Moreno. You can find them easily. He went there. The players of Napoli, for amateurs, 20 million euro. They didn't even go to the city of Lille. They didn't travel to France. There are no pictures of them with the shirt of Allez Lille. It doesn't exist. These players publicly said, we never even one day went to the city of Lille. They ruined our careers. And now they are in Serie A. Then, okay, you want to do the professor that is taking accountability? Great. Then you tell me that your club is a small club. Tell me that your president is an arrogant personage that is insulting everyone, that is an ego maniac, and that is doing profit on dead persons because he's selling 6 shirts of the face of Maradona for profit without asking the family, and that this year, because he promised that he would do again 13 different shirts of Napoli, and because he had a problem with the family that doesn't want them to use the face of Maradona anymore, he's obliged to do some kisses on the shirts, some Halloween on the shirts, some, I don't know what he will put for Easter. I'm scared what he will do for Easter. Maybe we'll do like I don't know what he will do. I don't want to even say. And that's what I don't like. The true love is knowing when something is wrong. Okay. Juventus, did the profit case alone? No. What is wrong? What is wrong? What is wrong? That we were sent in second division in 2006 for a fake process of 2 weeks, where today the people are still saying that we did match fixing, and it's not true. We didn't do any match fixing. This is the reality. This is the truth. Juventus, they did the profit alone? No. Then I am the first one, and you know it, here on the channel to tell you, we did something wrong, we pay. It's correct. But I don't need to receive some story, beautiful, holding accountability from one of the biggest, and I didn't even speak about mafia, because if you want to, there are other stories of leaders or the son of the leaders of the mafia that received special badges to enter the stadium and to watch the game there. Attenzione! You think I don't know? No. We spoke, of course, about the wife of Presidente Gabriele Gravina with another one, a body, also from sport, one of the president theirs, that were saying, no, but the beauty of calcio is that we saw that some clubs, they die, and then the beauty is that they can live again. I am between the federal court and the sporting court and the judges of Torino, so I can't give too much my opinion, but so you see, yeah, we spoke about the wife of Gravina that on private Instagram, forgetting that she has probably some Juve friends, she posted a picture of that transformed logo that is fun when it's a troll, but a bit less fun when it's the wife of the president of Federazione Italiana Gioco Calcio that is doing it, just to tell you the witch hunt that they are doing against our team. And this is the reality. And then I would love that some Napoli fans, some Inter fans, some Milan fans, but also some even Juve fans are telling me, Beppe, yes, it has always been a witch hunt against Juventus. Yes, Beppe, Juventus is the team that is the most penalized by VAR decision. Yes, Beppe, that goal versus Salernitana, you deserve to have it. Yes, Beppe, we Napoli supporters, we did 2 times disgusting things in the last 2 years. The first time we didn't travel to the Allianz Stadium because they forget that. And they change all the rules. They lost their points. They received their points back. Let's speak about that when they didn't travel while they were obliged to go. -3 deduction. They went into appeal. They won it back. Why? Because it's always Napoli people that are judging in courts. Then it's not over, huh? They go and they travel with Zielinski and so on that had the virus. They couldn't play. They played. Let's admit. Let's speak. Aye. Let's speak. Let's speak. Of course, we saw the Instagram page of Anthony of Sky Sport. We saw everything. Guys, 3 hours live. I wanted to do a small one. No, but don't. Or you just shut up. And that's the most beautiful thing. When someone is writing without involving any other team on earth, when someone is writing, you decreased my points, but you increased my love for my team. That's it. Basta. Do I have the right to love my team even more? Or is it a sin? Ciao Ezza. Ciao grande Ezza. No, they come and they tell you what you have to do. Who are you to tell me what I have to do about the love for my team? Then I tweeted yesterday, before all this cinema, I tweeted this. Osimhen, Lille situation. If you write under that post, I understand because I am speaking about Napoli. I don't even blame Napoli. I'm blaming the system. But I understand that you come here on that tweet. But not when I'm saying that I love my team. Who are you to tell me that I love my team? Anyway, it is what it is, guys. Maybe it's time for me to stop. 3 hours of live. I wanted to do 1 hour. I have to pay a fine because I love my team. Yeah. Vieri can say about being about the phone tapping. Of course he can. There are so many things, guys. That's why I don't like moral lessons from Interista, Milanisti. Looks like Milan. They were not even involved in Calciopoli. Do you hear mockeries between clubs mocking Milan like you're the frauds and so on and so on? Milan, they did. You know how much things Milan did. Nobody's speaking about that. Nobody. That's the problem, and believe me or not, and maybe because I'm a Juve fan, there is one reality in Italy. They don't care. The truth, they don't care. The facts, they don't care. There is just one thing that they care. Juventus being punished. And I stopped the live with what I started 3 hours ago. Why? Because they are frustrated. Because they are born losers. Like the supporters of Torino and Fiorentina that before their game, the two supporters of all the stadiums, they started singing and chanting all together against Juventus. Chi non salta Juventino è. Who doesn't jump is a Juventino. Fiorentina and Torino fans, they were jumping, but they forget that, and it will maybe probably not happen, but if, and I say 3 times, we win tomorrow versus Atalanta, with minus 15 points deduction, with the robbery of Juve Roma, where they took us some points, with the biggest robbery of football history, Juve Salernitana, we would be above them. With 19 points robbed out of Juve, we would be above Fiorentina and Torino. The Fiorentina of Italiano ball. The Torino of the Grintaman Juric. Because both of them people told me that we had to take him over Max Allegri because our management had no idea. Tomorrow, it will not happen. Be reassured. It will not happen. We will lose tomorrow. But if we win versus Atalanta, With 19 points that they robbed us, we are above Torino and Fiorentina. This is a reality. They want to sing, they celebrate, they chant. Chant! Because this is because you are a loser. Because this is the only trophy that you are celebrating. Your only hope, your only dream, what is making your bed wet is just the game versus Juve, where if you win versus Juve, you will celebrate 1 year long. Even if you are relegated, you don't care. But beating Juve is the only dream you have. And then you have another one is watching the Juve games like that, hoping that we will lose in Champions League. This is what you that's the only thing that you celebrate. That's it. Buonanotte. Buonanotte a tutti. Tomorrow I want to smash Atalanta. You can't even imagine. Tomorrow I want to smash them. Ciao to Edza. Edza is saying, true, this is what I need to hear against the hate comment on Juve. You see, this is the truth. This is the truth. Ciao Daniel Perone. Ciao to Liam Van Leek Wack. Ciao to Acid David Mirabella. It was nice, huh? 3 hours. I wanted to stop 1 hour. Then I said, let's continue. We do 2 hours. And after 2 hours, I realized it was Saturday. Vamos, Anthony Trimboli, Filippo Rosada, Ed Edits. He was active today, eh? Ed, grande Ed. Ciao Giovanni Cristiano, that became for an instant an Interista before realizing, and then he said, no, I'm not an Interista. Ciao Vincenzo, ciao El Mero, Jefe. Tomorrow full power defense. Let's go, andiamo, 1-0. I didn't even. We spoke 1 hour about the logo. It's true. I didn't even speak about, but that will tomorrow. Tomorrow we speak about the people that tell me on the channel, Beppe, support the other teams in the league for the good of calcio. Did you see how much they are celebrating that we lost 15 points? It's a party. Calcio Serie A is a party. They have never been so happy because some were not born in 2006. They didn't remember. They don't know. This is the most beautiful day of their life. They are hesitant if the most beautiful day was the 5-1 win or the minus 15 points lost by Juve. This is the reality. They are celebrating, they are chanting, they are happy in the stadium against Juve. People, they were refreshing, they were saying, Roma fans and so on, we are refreshing the apps that we have, OneFootball, Live Score, whatever, to see the new ranking. They are happy. They can't wait. And you tell me, Beppe, this is not correct. You don't think about the good of the league. Why are you not celebrating the goal of Lukaku when he's playing versus Sevilla? Why? Beppe, you don't want Napoli to win the Champions League. They deserve to win this year. They are playing the most beautiful on earth. It will be good for the league, Beppe. You have to say thank you. Now you made me again angry. Ciao Cecilia, ciao a tutti, buonasera e forza. Sempre forza. Juve. Ciao.